Hello guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. It is Tyler, Michael, he, him is here, and we're about to have our battle for week 4 of the restricted Pokemon Draft League. I'm so excited for this matchup. We're going to do a quick little intro, just plow through, and then like do some Valentine's Day things, and then play our match in a little bit. So this will be great. So we're playing the Dutch Ravagers. It's Raj. I'm really nervous about this matchup. I think though this team is 0-3, there were some things they didn't super know, and now that they know those things, like being able to bring different mons each week and some stuff that it could be pretty dangerous. Also, anytime you're facing, well, let's get into the matchup before I start chatting away. Boop. So here's what I see on the other side. Big and bold is that Colossal G-Max. Colossal G-Max is a colossal pain in the ass. It can just do so much damage so fast, and if you just let it get set up, you can really hurt. There's some other notable things on here. The two things that I see are that Roserade, that Rabombi. There's also Type Null, which is actually like sturdy and could do some serious work. So this is our matchup that we got going on. Let's just check out what our little game plan is this week. Oh. I say this, I am like out of it today. What is going on? I'm just going to keep going. Here are the 6 I expect are going to come to this matchup, right? Colossal and Crawdont are the two offensive pieces. It sets up in a great way. I think if you're looking at KYOGRE, you need to respond to KYOGRE, and I think the two options in that are Roserade and then a Drifloon Mawile Sucker Punch weakness policy thing going on, because it can get some Thunder or Thunderbolt and do some big damage. And then this could just be that I'm afraid of Type Null and I know what it can do and have seen what it can do to me personally. Have you ever been personally victimized by Type Null? Because I have. What is going on? Type Null. So they're the 6 I expect to see. Rabombi could show up, but I don't think it could set some screens up real fast, do some speed swap stuff. I do always like Rabombi with Colossal 2 because you can like play this slow or fast, but I think, yeah, I feel pretty confident in this bundle of teams. So our response to this sort of, and I built this team to respond to this 6, right? Like these are the things I'm going to show up. Here's what I've got. Boom. So our big 3 to start. So either the leads I'm thinking are, and I had for a while been pretty convinced on Kyogre Raichu as the lead. I think it's really nice. You can fake out into Crawdont if it shows up first. You can then get that water spout out on Colossal real fast. So I've been playing with that as my lead for a long time. And then I got really concerned about a Roserade in the front and not being able to put enough pressure on Roserade. So I believe my swap, in fear of Roserade maxing and smacking me across the face, is going to be that KYOGRE LUDICOLO. I think the double Ice Beam is really nice. It also gives me double Water Move in case Colossal does show up in the front. I also just wanted Fake Out in the front, and I think if I see Drifloon, I can like Ice Beam. I can like Ice Beam with KYOGRE or Water Spout with KYOGRE and Fake Out the Mawile next to it. I think I can fake out Mawile, right? Now I'm sitting here being like, does it have one of those non-fake outs? But it's probably going to be Intimidate, right? So that's what I expect. Those are the 3 pieces that I think are going to be really effective. Raichu in the back to cover if Drifloon has a lightning move to protect KYOGRE, right? Those 3. If I find myself struggling with Colossal, Morgroom is here for screen support. I also just like, I mean, I've said this 1,000 times, but Fake Out is so good in this league, especially to prevent this Colossal from setting up or this Drifloon from setting up and protecting in that world. And then in the back are just some nice coverage pieces. I think if Roserade is here, double fire moves. If I can't get those ice moves off or I just fear my positioning a little bit, Snorlax's rock and ground cover a whole bunch. And Blaziken's really here as an answer to a Type Null, that knockoff to get Eviolite off and that fighting move. I, for a long time, had Butterfree on this team and then decided that the Vocalith was just not, like, it could eat a move from Colossal, but then the Vocalith will kill it if I Focus Sash it anyway. So, not worth it. Gotta go. The one thing is because Ludicolo took Butterfree's spot. Right. That's why Butterfree also had to go and Ludicolo came in. So that's the team. Super excited. We'll see if we can keep our streak of winning alive. We haven't even dropped a game yet. So like if we double 2-0, I mean, if we 2-0, which is double, if we 2-0, we can just be cruising along. But we'll see what happens. Battle in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Hello guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. It is Tyler Michael here, he, him, his, and we are here for week 4 of the Victory Draft League. Nope, not the Victory Draft League, the restricted Pokemon Draft League. I am on it today and I am not restarting. We are facing the Dutch Ravagers, which are a colossal team, and colossal teams are always a pain. So we have to prep around it. Raj, I'm excited. He is in this weird position where he's a bit unexpected. He definitely has a draft that is very outside of what everyone else has. He has points on the board still that he hasn't used. So that just means I don't know what to expect, which is going to be super exciting. I'm going to give him a quick good luck, have fun. Oh no, time is running away. Time is running away. Where is Discord? Where is Discord? Ah! Ooh, okay, deep breath. So Roserade is something I definitely am afraid of. I'm gonna go right with the rain mode to start. We're gonna bring Raichu, and we're gonna bring Pikachu in the back. We'll see if this mode works, and if it doesn't, we'll swap some things up, and it'll be great. Colossal is a colossal pain, right? But Roserade is like the one thing that can really screw over our friend KYOGRE. So we'll see what happens. Good luck, have fun to Raj, and we will see what happens. Let's see what he's starting with. Let's see what he's starting with. He brings out... Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here is my move, friends. Like, I'm gonna Ice Beam right into this thing. I'm gonna double Ice Beam into this. That's my move. I don't want to max just yet because I don't want to max Hailstorm and like override. Oh, ooh, that's not great. Not great, not great. Oh, a double protect. Okay. I wonder if I can just take this thing out before he gets a chance. Oh, he might. I played dumb. I played dumb. He's gonna have Focus Sash on that thing. He's gonna Water Gun in. Yeah, I should have saw this coming, and I should have just gone for the read and maxed Water right into Colossal. I think what I just screwed up is that I thought I could just get rid of. I could just smack the Crawdon out of here before he even gets a chance to do anything with his with it, but I'll probably do big damage, but I definitely won't one-hit KO it, which is what I would have preferred to. But he'll probably have Sash on that thing. Yeah, I wanted to water right into that move, seeing that swap, but he didn't, and that's okay. Oh. Guess he'll knock off my Assault Vest. It's an interesting move, I believe. Yeah, so I was really afraid he was going to Water Gun right to the side to Colossal. I felt like that switch was coming, but I did not read into it enough. Did not use my big brain. We know... I need to take notes. What am I doing? What's going on? Ah! friends, it's a day today. We are here playing our battle. I really hope Roserade comes into that slot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That Ice Beam's not going to feel good right in that thing's face. And I think we just one-hit KO this Colossal. I am fairly certain. This is before. We know that Crawdon is focus. We'll take an Ice Beam right into Roserade. I think this is gonna hurt. Yep, Kyogre KOs. Yeah, LUDICOLO KO Cole. This is just a tough lead for him to get around, I think. And I feel really good about this lead in general, which is nice. I am afraid of Mawile sucker punching into a weakness policy Drifbloom. That is definitely a thing I have been fearing about, and we'll get to see what the Pokemon he brings is. It's Reshiram. Alright, so I think we're in a really good position. This is funny. I've been swapping items a lot this week on what I wanted to put on these. And I just decided to go with an Assault Vest on Ludicolo just to eat up some stuff and feel good about that. So Kyogre will take the KO on Crawdon. And for a while, the thing that was tricky is I wanted Assault Vest on Kyogre for Roserade. They are the exact same speed, and I was really worried about a speed tie. A speed tie was not going to be good for us. And now we don't. So I put Choice Scarf on, and it's so silly for 1 point, but we were going to speed tie, and I could not afford speed tying that Roserade, because that was going to hurt. But we're here. Ludicolo is doing his thing. I went for the rain mode because he just doesn't have a way to turn it off, and I felt pretty good about that. Let's not reveal anything else. Let's just go into this, and I think... Oh, Kyogre goes first, so I think Kyogre will take the kill. Will it? Yeah. Kyogre, KO, Reshiram. Great. So we take the 4-0. Pew, 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 pew. Here we go. Here we go. Whew. Nice. That felt good. It's a good plan. I suspect he's going to swap some things up this time. I would not be surprised to see Drifloom in the front. Let's play with the same rules. Yes, yes. But I think I can lead the same thing and work around it. That worked. That worked. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Colossal gets one-hit KO'd. It just doesn't... Ludicolo is a really nice matchup for it in the rain. If we were not in the rain, I would not be in that world. But I think it's fine to be there. Let's do this. Raichu in the back. Blaziken, Snorlax... I don't even remember what Snorlax has this week. Rock Slide. So I put Rock Slide on it. Oh, I did put Earthquake on it as well. Okay, interesting. Sometimes you just like prep a couple of days in advance or even like the day of and you're like so in the zone to do it. And then you just stop. You just stop remembering anything. But good luck, have fun for game 2. Whew. Pressure on, anxiety is building, heart is pumping. Now, I think a great answer Raj could have is Drifloom, Mawile, Sucker Punch into Mawile, pop a weakness policy, max lightning into Kyogre. That's what I would do. He's going for the same thing. All right. Interesting. These are both special attackers, so they don't care about this. You might have like Thunder Fang on that thing, which would be a pain. But I think this Roserade is the biggest threat. so I'm just going to double into it. I didn't want to commit my max just yet because a hailstorm will override the rain, and I didn't want to become slower against it in turn 2. So I don't think this will KO, but it is going to hurt for sure. So we'll Ice Beam into a Kyogre. Great, great, great. We'll do it. Oh! Oh, Raj, I am so sorry. That sucks. Oh, no. He's going to Sword Stance in our face. Which is definitely scary. Oh, he... Black Sludge. So I'm going to max Geyser right into Mawile. I'm just going to Ice Beam back into... Oh, man. He probably would have done big damage to Kyogre, too, right? Like... For sure. RNG is on my side this match. I mean, this is the game of Pokemon. Things like that happen, but it is never good to happen. It never feels good to happen, right? For sure. And we don't have to use the max Hailstorm on Ludicolo, which is nice. He does Sucker Punch. That's probably going to do a good chunk. Ooh, yeah. Kyogre will kill a KO Roserade. If it makes Raj feel better, I did definitely have myself EV to survive a max overgrowth from Deep Storm from a modest Roserade. So I think we would have lived that, but I think Kyogre then would have died from that Sucker Punch. Ludicolo KOs. What was the thing? Mawile. So let's see what he's got in the back. Reshiram comes in the back. Whew. Whew. Oh. And the claw. It's the claw. I am gonna... What am I gonna do here? I want to get rid of this Clodsir because it can just do damage and I don't want to deal with it. So we're gonna double into Clodsir. This will pop the Focus Sash. So Ludicolo will come in and KO the Claw. Crawdon. It's not Clodsir. He's just nicknamed it the Claw, so I'm like, this is the Claw. It's not the Claw at all. Sweet, there's something sticky on my table. Oops. And he'll Dragon Pulse into Kyogre. We do have a good bit of special defense in there. So we should be fine. And I think we had learned... Is that all of Max? No, we still have one turn of Max, yeah. Max Geyser plus an Ice Beam should shore up this match. Ooh. Sorry, friends. Yep, that's going to do big damage. Ludicolo is going to Max Geyser. Blah. And that's going to shore it up. Sweet. Whew. Man, the RNG was in our side, and that feels bad. I am so sorry. You definitely brought the right stuff and was definitely dangerous. But we'll take the win. We are 4-0 in the league, friends. Nice, nice, nice. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining here for this week, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining for a quick little post-game reflection. So we won! Woo! There's not a whole lot to talk about, especially in a 4-0 twice, because there's just not a lot of pieces going around here. But let's dive into a couple of things I was thinking about. And so let's start with what we did well. I think I definitely was overthinking this prep for a little bit because I don't want to become predictable and be bringing rain every single week. But at the end of the day, the matchup was just so good. And I had a hard time benching that mode for something else when I felt pretty confident in its ability to win. I brought some other stuff to switch up if it didn't, but I was really confident in that mode. And so I know that VGC, a lot of times we want to bring surprises and fun things, but also at the end of the day, I want to win. And felt that. The second is just we put offensive pressure on. We did not switch out. We did not change things up. We were in position to do damage, and so we just kept doing damage. And I think that constant barrage, even if like we were locked into Ice Beam, it was still doing what we needed it to do. And Ludicolo was just a force to be reckoned with. And I also think, like, it's not on here, but choosing when to hailstorm in places and not actually, I don't think we didn't even end up hailstorming, was nice because it helped keep Ludicolo so fast that my opponent couldn't do anything about it. And if I hailstorm instead of Ice Beam and go slower than Roserade, like Sludge Bomb could do some things. So felt really good about just offensive pressure doing the thing. The two things just thinking about to work on. One is like, I don't know what is with my brain today, but like even in prepping, like I was like, oh man, Colossal, and then weakness policy Drifloom. And I forget that like, I just assume Colossal has weakness policy and is part of its shtick. And like didn't even process that obviously Drifloom wouldn't have weakness policy because that policy is probably on Colossal. And even if I wasn't unsure if it would be, I saw it. I didn't see it go off in game 1 because we just one hit KO it. I'm going to assume that weakness policy was on that Drifloom, right? And so it couldn't be on. I mean, it would assume it's going to be on the Colossal, wouldn't be on the Drifloom. Words. And then I've been thinking about this play. I just watched it back, and I knew that Roserade was switching out for Cole second turn of game 1, and I think I could have just made the call to max water right into that spot and like absolutely decimate the pressure of it. I ended up going for the grass. And so I think my brain is like either double into that Cole slot or double into Crawdont to get rid of it, right? And I think my brain was like a little afraid Roserade would max, and so I wanted to at least put one Ice Beam in it for a little bit of coverage. So I like split my focus, and I like was fairly confident Crawdont would be Focus Sash because it had been the last week I had seen Raj play, and it's a good item for it. And so, yeah, I split my attention in a way that I don't know was helpful, and I'm just thinking about that as like the turn. There weren't many turns in this match, so that's the one that I'm like analyzing and could have definitely turned momentum very quickly. I think I lucked out that he didn't water gun into Cole that same turn because it could have just got its engines running. We were prepped to take some stuff, but probably not that much. But sweet. That is the match. Thanks for joining. We're sitting at a pretty 4-0. We've got some tough matchups coming in the next 2 weeks. So great. Have a great night. Double video day. Ooh, bye.